Good afternoon, everybody. I just thought today I would experiment a little bit. So I've got a canvas I don't really like, so I'm going to reuse it, put straight over it. I found in my stash basically an old, half empty bottle of Liquitex pouring medium. So I remember buying it a few months back. Obviously it's very expensive here in the UK, so I tested it and I was not too keen, but I can't remember why. So I thought might as well. I had about half of it left, so about 100 milliliters, whatever it is, about 4 ounces. And I thought, right, I've got a small canvas, so I might as well use it. So what I've done, I've just done very small quantities of paint with 2 parts Liquitex and 1 part paint, and actually it was quite thick, so I don't know if it's how it's supposed to be or it's just because it's been sitting on the shelf for a few months, but I had to add water to every single one, quite a bit of water. So I have in this one, I have the Tower Turquoise, and I actually added some satin enamel. I quite like this one. I'm not even sure what it's called. True Teal, but they go well together, so I've done a mix, so hopefully I might get a few clouds with that. I have some Decor Extreme Sheen, and that is the pink tourmaline. So lovely colour, very shimmery as you can see, so hopefully still quite thick, but hopefully it will be okay for a straight pour. I have some Prussian blue, so you can see I'm trying to finish all my small bits and pieces, so lovely Prussian blue. I have some Amsterdam, so it's the 507, which is ultramarine violet, which is a lovely colour as well. I've got another iridescent from PBO, just fancy some shine and shimmering on this one, and it's the iridescent orange yellow. For me it's really orange, I can't see any of the yellow, but 353 by PBO. And what have I forgotten? My cobalt blue, trusty cobalt blue, always works perfect to make clouds, this one, and that's from Royal. So that's it, and my white is just around there, System 3. So nothing special, nothing fancy. So I'll quickly layer a cup. I haven't got any smaller cups that I'll see through, so but I thought you might want to see the layering. So there's no specific reason or order for the layering. So there is no satin enamel in the white, just to let you know. It's just plain white. It's quite thick, but that'll be fine. So really random colours, really bits and pieces. Oh, that's a bit thin. Oh, it's the white, that's too thick. So let's see what I'm gonna get. So I hope you had a chance to view some of my other videos. As soon as I receive my American float roll, I will experiment and try to do a pearl pour. I've explained before, I think it was the video number 6. I used the only float roll I ever used was the Australian one, the Aussie one, and I wanted a difference. I believe the American float roll is thicker, so I'm not sure if that helps to hold your pearls a bit better, or if it makes no difference whatsoever, or actually if it makes you struggle a bit more with the pearls and maybe they can't get through the paint. So yeah, ordered it on eBay, cost me an absolute fortune. Obviously I know in the States it's quite a cheap product, but obviously to get it to the UK, so I've got a gallon, so hopefully I'm going to get my money worth out of it. So yeah, in each cup I had about 30 gram 1 ounce, so that's what I'm running out already, but it's a very small canvas, so I'm not concerned with running out of paint. Let's just see. It's not very neat, but they do mix in the cup, don't they? And I do have a bit of spare paint from previous pour. I always save a bit, so if I need, I can always put on the outside to make the paint slide a bit better. So if you have any suggestions, ideas, requests, by all means do comment on the video, and I will do my very best. I'm not scared of experimenting. I mean, that's how you learn. I've said many times before. So by all means, feel free to give me other colour schemes or products to use. It's likely that I've got them somewhere on my shelves, and I'm more than happy to try for you. There we go, let's have a look. I've got a tiny bit left there. Oh, that is going to be the pouring bit. Let me try to put a bit more white in there. Actually, I have plenty of paint, even if I've only got 30 grams of each. I think that would be absolutely plenty. It's only it's a 30 by 30 canvas, so I believe that's 12 by 12 inches. And a couple more colours to add. So they're really added in random order. No reason. It's not like a standard pour where you've got to be careful of your opaques, transparents, semi-transparents, and try to alternate dark colours, light colours. With a straight pour, really, you are free. There are no rules. So just go for it. If you've got leftover bits and pieces, do like this. Mix up what you've got. And the colours, as long as they've got some sort of pouring medium in there, they will not mix together, and you should not end up with a browny, muddy pour. If you do, please don't hold it against me. So let me just get rid of these cups because they are in the way. I will wash them and reuse them. And a bit of that orange yellow iridescent, hopefully give us something half decent. That's it. So, all bits and pieces. So no, I'm not sure if the colour mix will work, but you know, you've got to try. If you don't try, you don't know. So let me just swap my hands. So let me pour. Okay, I'm left-handed, but I'm going to try with my right hand. Sorry. So actually, you can see. So I'm just going to do straight pour. I might do tiny bit of a ring pour, just for slight effect. So very gently, you just pour in circles, and you can go the other way around. That's it, it stopped being wobbly. So there's some purple coming out. Gosh, that turquoise really taken over. So let's see. Let me try to go a little bit more up and a bit faster. But since I'm not pouring with my usual hands, I'm struggling a little bit, but you know, let's try. At least you can see. So let's do a ring on the other side. Oh, finally there's some white, so hopefully. So yeah, it's definitely much thicker than what I would normally get with my PVA glue mix. Let's have a look. Excuse me. Right, let's try. I do want to get more white in there, so there's a bit of a wiggle there. Let's see what comes out a bit more. Come on, white. I think we are about done now. So very gently, sort of. Let's move this. So actually, no back colours in the cup. Let's see if that dark turquoise is going to take over the whole thing. As I said, I've always got random paint in a cup just to pour around, so you don't have to use white. You can use any leftover paint you have as long as it's half decent consistency. And basically this paint will be poured on the side. All it does is actually help your puddle in the middle to roll without rolling on itself. If you do not put anything, you'll notice when you tilt it, it's actually going to roll on itself, and let's say the first inch or two will just disappear and we'll lose some of these rings. So might as well put a bit of paint. It will help the puddle, it will float over it in a nutshell. So let me just spread it a little bit, make sure we get to all the corners, and then I will quickly torch to get rid of some of the bubbles. Because it was so thick with that Liquitex, I stirred basically like a maniac, which maybe I shouldn't have, so I've got an awful lot of air bubbles. And then I added water, stirred, added water, stirred, so I don't think that helped, but you know, let's do this. That's what I've got the torches. So let's have a go. So you can get quite close, there's actually no silicone in there. So you can get quite close, don't worry. You do want to blow the bubbles. Make sure, obviously don't put the flat against it because you will burn your face and heat it, but you know, as a first bit of call, it's not too bad. I think I saw something. Is there a bit of something, or is it just mixed paint? Oh no, that was air bubble. So that's fine. I can't see any bits. So let's start tilting. All right. So always start tilting towards the corner that you like best. It's something that I've learned watching Sarah Mac. Hi Sarah. Basically, if you tilt it first, then you get rid of the other corners, you will keep the majority of your favorite corner on the canvas. So I don't especially have a favorite, but let's go. There's not much orange, so I'll keep that orange there. So I will tilt first this orange side. So I don't want to go over the corner yet. I just want to start stretching. So let's bring the paint back in the middle, and then we can go on the other side. Ooh, very slightly gone over. Let's bring it back in the middle. Now, let me just hold it properly. So let's go towards this side. It's very nice. It's that Decor tourmaline pink, isn't it, in that corner? Oh, I hope I can keep that. So you see the rings start to open. So the green, oh not green, sorry, Starlight Turquoise has not necessarily taken over. As soon as you start to stretch your paint, you can start to see your rings being defined. So let's carry on, and then once we stretch a little bit, we can check our composition and see what we like, what we don't like. Obviously you can't leave that much paint on the canvas. It's far too thick, it will crack when it dries. So you do need to remove quite a bit. But obviously you have a choice, you're in charge. you are in charge. So let me just bring it back to, oh, there is a bit there. I knew there was something. So let me see if I can scoop it out, because what happens, it will distort the ring. And oh, that was yeah, a bit of unpainted unmixed paint. So let's see, we'll stretch it, it'll go back to normal. So let's go back to the middle. Come on, come on, come on. Let me try to do it that way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm using my cups. Come on. I do use pins, push pins as well under. It just really depends what. But that canvas is quite small, so it would be quite noticeable to have the holes after underneath. So let's see. Right, let me bring it back into the middle. I hope you can see it is quite dark, and bearing in mind that the paint will darken even more as it dries. You do have to make sure that you're happy. You wouldn't want to keep, let's say, just this area, because you wouldn't have any definition, and it would just be extremely dark. So always bear that in mind. Always have a few light colours in there. So let me just torch it again, see what bubbles I can remove. Leave it alone, leave it alone. I will start to heat the paint. So let me see how much paint I've got left on the canvas. As I said, you can't keep too much. If I can get away with it, I like the four corners. I'm not too keen on the middle, but I do like four corners. So I don't know how we'll manage to, let me show you, kind of remove some of that paint without losing my corners. So the weight of the paint is in the middle, and look, it is just flowing there, so that's quite good, so I can keep my corners. So we are happy with this. Let me just bring it back a little bit. It is dark, it is very dark. So I have absolutely no idea if this is because of just the colour of the paint and I didn't put enough white in there, or if it's the Liquitex Basic. I've got to sacrifice one corner, so that's Molly's favourite one, so I do have to go for it. So I was saying, I don't know if it's the Liquitex that is causing this, because it's very thick and it looks like it's making more white split for some reason. It's not great. Now I kind of remember why I didn't buy any more the first time I tried it again. Yeah, maybe it works really well with Liquitex Basics, or the actual Liquitex brand, but with our European paint and what we can find here in the UK, unless we're mixing it to be much thinner. But yeah, there's not much more I can do. I'm not too keen on this. It's definitely split quite a lot of the white paint. So let me bring you in a bit closer, see if you can see actually how the paint is splitting. So let's zoom you in. Can you see? It's not ideal, is it? Oh, sorry about that. That was quite uncalled for. Right, look how the white is actually, instead of having a nice defined white colour, there it's half decent, but actually it looks better for once. It looks better on the screen than it does in real life. So yeah, not really impressed with this. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Oh, out the other way. So yeah, what do you think? Have you had better experiences with Liquitex pouring medium? Because I'm definitely not impressed, but it might be down to me. So please let me know. You know, I want to learn more. So thank you very much, everybody, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.